Hey y'all, it's Grizz here at North Mississippi Windmill Farms. Um, just going to come to y'all with a farm update this week. I messed up. I tried to take some video a while ago, and apparently until I got back in the house with my iPhone, I realized that even though I turned it sideways for whatever reason, it kept it up and down. So I don't have footage to show you the goats, but I was going to show you that our little girl, Hershey, the one that y'all seen when she broke her leg, she's doing better. She's actually, it's actually straight. She's putting weight on it. It's doing good. So we're kind of lucky in that aspect. After talking to some vet friends of ours and some other people, we figured that it was probably what's called a green break, where it breaks and goes one direction. It doesn't go all the way across. Apparently that's common with some goats, and they pretty much heal themselves after a while, so it might be the reason why she pulled the splint off when she did. But yeah, but that was good news. Bad news, we lost a beehive this week. That happens. Other good news though, I'm starting to get quail eggs. Hold on, let me reach right here. Sorry, I wanted to show y'all these beautiful quail eggs. See them things? They're gorgeous. But we're starting to get them. Fixing to get some more quail on top of the ones I've already got, the Cortex that I've already got. I'm getting some more bob white quail. The bob white quail are going to be just quail for me to try to get other little ones from, and if I can get a flight pen built, I'm going to try to flight pen some of them, get them prepared to go out, and I'll be hopefully next spring, early summer, I'll be releasing quail into the wild. We don't have quail around here no more, and I would just love to hear bob white quail holler in the morning. I know if I keep them, they'll holler in the pen. I would like to go hunting and be out in the woods and see them. So we're gonna try. Still getting eggs for Henrietta, but Jake apparently ain't doing his job, or she's not taking from him, or he's not old enough, or she's not old enough. Something. I've got to talk to some more people and figure out what's going on there. Some more good news. We actually picked up 2 hives from a gentleman over on the Alabama line. We picked them up on a really good deal. And with that being said, between it and the hive that I lost, I'm gonna go ahead and we had 2 hives that we bought late last year. We've already contacted the guy that we got our bees from before, and we're getting 5 nukes from him with queens. So next spring we'll be having all 5 hives down there. I'll be moving the one from Banner down here that's doing really well in Banner. It's getting moved down here too. So good news and bad news. More bad news. We lost our potato crop and our squash crop. And we got damage in the orchard from drought heat issues. Basically what happened was, if y'all remember, we had all that rain back in the early spring. It was rain, 70, 75, 78 degree temperatures. Well, then the rain stopped. The temperatures went up to the low 90s with heat indexes in the upper 90s. No rain. So basically what happened was everything got burnt and cut back. We lost potatoes. We lost most of the squash. We lost a lot of damage with the blueberries and blackberries and stuff. But we'll get that corrected. I'm actually going to lay down water lines out to the orchard this next year. So we're going to do that. And then of course we got some more fencing to do. We're actually in talks with some folks over in, I believe it was Arkansas is what Laura said, to get a heifer calf, and the heifer will be bred again before we get her. So that's going to allow us to put some girls in with Don Bunnett and get him the herd he needs. But with that being said, that's still a little ways off because they're going to have to rebreed her, and they're actually going to verify that she's rebred before we pick her up. So, but we're in talks with them. We got payment and stuff going down with them, so that's a good thing. So, typical with this type of with farming and with anything homestead and anything like that you want to do, sometimes good, sometimes bad. We've had both in the last couple of weeks. We are getting cucumbers. I've got some lemon kooks they're about yay big. They're coming in. Of course, the jalapenos, the anchos, everything else is coming in. We're fixing to probably get the last harvest this next week of the English peas. As soon as the flowers get through blooming, I'll be pulling all the lettuce out. So a lot of the cold water crops, or cold weather, will be coming out, and we'll be putting new stuff in. We're behind on our tomatoes. We're behind on our okra. Be quite honest with you, between working full time, trying to take care of the animals full time, and everything else, we're behind. Me and her both just got a lot on our plate right now, and it's just kind of hard to do from time to time, you know. But hey, we're still doing the best that we possibly can, and that's all anybody can do when they're homesteading and doing what we do. On a different note, we went and got our concealed weapons class out of the way yesterday. And with that being said, that was actually fun. Me and Laura both surprised ourselves in that we kind of did it a little bit better than what we figured we'd do. If y'all have seen some of our films that we do of our shooting down here, we do more of what I consider real world tactical, get in center mass, move quickly, read quickly, acquire your targets, acquire your sights, read the terrain between you and it, read the terrain behind them. To me, that's real world scenario. So the whole class thing this weekend of actually getting on paper and trying to be in a spot this big was something different for me. But me and Laura both did very well in it. And hey, as long as I've been shooting, as much as I've done shooting, he taught me something new on my grip, and I'm trying it, and I'm going to continue to try it for a while. I'm going to see how well it does me, and see how it does on my sight acquisition and my speed. He used to be in a SWAT team and used to teach SWAT classes and tactical classes, so I'm always up for learning for things. So never too old to admit that I messed up, never too old to admit that I can learn something. And like the bees, I messed up because I didn't keep a watch on the bees, and I didn't stay in the hive weekly. That was my mistake. Next year, I really try to just let bees do their thing, but next year I'm going to be in the hives every chance I get, probably once a week minimum, just for the simple fact of us needing to keep an eye on them. I've learned that mistake. I was trying to stay as hands off with my bees and let them do what Mother Nature does, and I paid the price for it. So yeah, another thing learned, another thing, that happens. But look, if y'all like the video, please hit the like button. Also too, comments. Please leave me comments. Y'all have no earthly idea. I love reading the comments, love replying to it. It allows me to get to know each of y'all a little bit better. And I hope y'all get to know us a little bit better when we reply to you. And like I said a while ago about learning, if you see something I've done or you think I could do better or whatever, then by all means, either link a video that you've already done to it, or call me out and tell me what you think I need to do. I am not above learning, and especially if it's something that makes it easier to do, if that makes sense. Because like I said before, we're doing the best we can, working full-time jobs and doing everything else. If you can learn to make something a little bit easier, a little bit quicker for you to do, then by all means, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm going to tell y'all to have a blessed day, and always be safe.